very special guest. This guest is actually somebody who is really successful. He's from the Middle East. I met him a couple of years ago, I think 2 years ago already, in Dubai. He is really smashing it in the business. He is building his business on his own way, but it's definitely a great way. He has a great culture in his team, which I really love. You see that everybody is really working together, is really winning. So I want you guys to introduce all of you guys to Waleed. I see you're there. Amazing.
Hello,
to
how are
have
you?
Waleed.
Thank you so much, Michelle. Thank you so much for the invitation. Thank you for the introduction. Good evening, everyone. I hope all is well at your end. So excited to be with you guys. Always excited to meet and to speak with the global leaders. I love this team, honestly speaking. I do respect Michelle a lot for the way also she's building the business and the way you guys are having fun. I see lots of fun trips and fun activities. Mega respect for that. So excited again to be with you in this call. My name is Waleed. I'm Jordanian. It's a very small country. I don't know if you even heard about it, but we do have Petra, which is one of the seven world wonders. Okay. I'm in network marketing for the last 14 years and a half. All right. So almost 15 years now. 2 years was a part-time thing. And then for more than 12 years, it's a full-time business. Joined Jeunesse in October 2018. Yep, that was the date. And ever since, like, it's an amazing journey. And I made it to Diamond Director after 1 year and 2 months in Jeunesse. But this is not a typical case. This is not the regular or normal rate for anyone to hit Diamond. Because I see many people, I get questions that, Waleed, how did you hit Diamond in 1 year? And it's not true, to be honest. No, it took me 12 years before that, or 10 years before that, right? To build the team, to get the experience, the knowledge, everything, in order to make it to the Diamond. So I'm in Jeunesse after 1 year and couple of months, 2 months, I made Diamond. And it's a rank worth building, to be honest. It's an amazing feeling and compensation as well. And everything related to it, like the hard work you do to go to the Diamond, it is worth it. So let's start with this. It will be worth it every single minute, every hour you put in the business to make it to the Diamond. 110% worth it. So quickly, before I jump into my 5 points in order to go Diamond or to build your road to Diamond. And I love the title of the topic because it basically like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and boom, you're there. I want to share a quick story, especially in my start, in the start of my business in Jeunesse. And this is in my opinion, this is something everyone needs to go through, which is a very intensive 90 days run, like not personal or a team run or a personal run, but there needs to be a 90 days where you build a brilliant story worth sharing. So one night before my sign up, my enrollment in Jeunesse, and I had like a 7 hours meeting with Danny, and I understood everything, and boom, okay, I'm going to start in Dubai. So one night before it, I took my son out, and I have a 10 years old son, and I told him, Baba, Dad, I'm going to disappear for the next 3 months. I am going to go all in this new project, and I'm doing this for work, so we can do a lot of fun stuff together. So don't be sad if I'm not going to do a lot of activities with you in the next 2-3 months. And I did the same thing with my family, parents, brothers. I told them, hey, excuse me for the next 2-3 months, only 2-3 months. So I can build an amazing story, then I'll keep only sharing it, right? And of course, being a professional networker, you cannot build a story that in 3 months I went Pearl executive, for example, or Jade executive. It's an amazing story for a brand new person, but after years of experience, I need to do something really big. So, and this is what basically took me to Diamond. Then the first 3 months where I, by the end of February, so I signed up in October, and by the end of February, I was already an Emerald director. And then I only shared the story over and over and over again. And it went directly to the Diamond after 8 months of that. So to brief it up and to basically know what we need to do, there are, I put it in 5 points. Things I would like always to share for those who are very serious to go to Diamond. Now, number 1, and if you can, I'm not going to share the iPad and take notes. So basically, maybe you can just take notes by yourself. The first one is you need to be in team A. Team A. So there are 2 types of teams. Basically, it's not the right and the left in the binary, but everyone got a team A, and you have people from team B. So what is the difference between team A and team B? And why do you need to be team A to go to Diamond? Because basically team B are those who are having fun in the business. They do it sometimes. This is the first difference. Team B does the business sometimes. Team A does the business either full-time or part-time. So those who are committed in the business, they do it either full-time, 8 to 10 hours a day, or part-time, 3 hours a day, but every single day. You know what I mean? Team B makes a call now, and then tomorrow he's not in the mood of making some calls. All right. And then a few days later, he makes 3 calls. And then for 2 weeks, he's off. Right. So I'm not against those guys. They are amazing. And one day they will become team A. But if you are doing the business in a very, very, very flexible way, then this is not the best practices to go Diamond, right? It's an amazing thing to make extra money, to get some incentive trips here and there. Diamond, you need to be a team A. And this is what I personally do when I enroll someone, when I recruit someone. I give him both options. I tell him, okay, this is team A, this is what is expected from him, and this is team B. Where do you want to be? And many people, they choose to be in team B, and I don't mind it at all. But if they choose team A, then my job is to tell them what is waiting them. That sometimes you need to work even if your mood is so off and you are not in the business mood. And I get something, I call it trace pass, which is a 2-way authorization between me and my new enrollment. And I tell him, do you allow me to, like, basically, how do I put it in English? Do you allow me to just come and screw your life upside down if you ever did something wrong in the business or you are not serious? Do you allow me? Now, he choose to be team A. In return, I will guarantee the results. And in some advanced ways of talking to those team A, we have daily, he needs to apply, let's say 3-4 hours, whatever his time, but 3 hours every single day. And if you are missing a day without a legit excuse, like something urgent happens or something, if you have a normal day, but you decided not to work because you are not in the mood, directly they go to team B. So first thing, you need to be in a team A, and you send your coach, the one you are working with, send your coach that I authorize you to do whatever you feel is right with me. With team A, so basically I told that to Daniel. Daniel, he asked me about how many packages, what's the spots, how many people. I told him, I am your team A, design my journey and I just follow. Just tell me what exactly needs to be done. I'll put whatever sacrifices that is needed. I'll do whatever it takes in order to achieve it. Because I'm a team A person and I love being team A. I love building with team A. Even we have like, don't take it to that extent. This is a very, very absolute extreme measure, but we do have a fun way of applying team A thing, that if a mentor tells me something, all what I need to do is 3 things. I need to shut up, listen, and do. This is how extreme we take it with those who are very, very, very serious. Because Team B loves to like take the business in a very flexible model. So this is the first one. Okay, you need to be a Team A player. You need to understand, if you want to go diamond, you need to understand that you will sacrifice. You will be pressured. You will work in situations where you are not energized enough. And one of the stories, for example, like, do you know, when we have an event or a Zoom call for prospects to show the presentation, especially there is the countdown, right? Jeunesse countdown, 2 minutes or 3 minutes. And in my early days in Jeunesse, I was out of lots of challenges, financial challenges, and a lot of things. And sometimes I felt like I just don't want to talk to people. Right? I'm so not in the mood of telling people how to take care of their skin. You know what I mean? I don't feel like doing it. But then I had to do it. I need to do it. I must do it. What? Because I want to go diamond. So every time this counter goes 10 seconds, 9, 8, 7, and I goes, all right, let's pass this hour. Boom, 3, 2, 1. Hello, good evening, everyone. And I just make a brilliant presentation because I need to do it. Are you serious in going diamond? You need to understand that for the next year or two, you are not going to live the very free life. All right. This is a fact. And it's a hard work. So the second thing, so this is my first point, be a Team A player and tell your coach that I'm a Team A player. And the second thing is you need to build this rank advancement culture. You can't go from jade to diamond. You can't go from sapphire to diamond. There is something needs to be built with your prospects, with your teams. It's called the rank advancement culture. When you do the math, basically a diamond director, one diamond director equals 255 jade executives in 1 month. So one diamond is 255 jade. Now, I am pretty sure that everyone here in this call agrees that jade executive is not the impossible rank to achieve. It's a very, very, very achievable rank, right? Right? Yeah, basically. So it's a very achievable rank, which means all what you need to do to go diamond is to keep building the momentum, which is coming from the daily numbers of prospects in order to reach to a point after 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, even, where you have 255 jades qualified in 1 month. This will never be the case, obviously, because so many will be Sapphire 25, 50. But overall, one diamond director is 255. So building the rank advancement culture starts within, to be honest. Like, you need to rank advance. You always need to rank advance. And especially if you are below the Sapphire rank, all right? Or Sapphire 25. Like, you always need to go boom, boom, jade, pearl, sapphire 25. After the 25, yeah, it takes some more time, of course, to go to 50 and then elite, and then it takes time. But in the beginning, you need the rank advancement culture to be built within the team, and you as a person is the start. You are the start. So when I meet people in wherever in the Middle East, I tell them the rank itself is not yours. It's not you. Yeah, it's not you are going to make a rank advancement because you feel good. No, the rank advancement makes you happy for 2 days, maximum 2 days, 3 days, all right? But then your team is going to always be using it for the next year or 2 years or 3 years, right? I hear it every single day that come, we have a private meeting with the diamond director. Waleed, do you know what is the diamond? They are using it. Now, when I made diamond, after midnight, like there was 7-8 hours before the cutoff time. And then my last refresh, I remember it was 1,052 cycles. I went crazy. I was like the happiest person on earth. I swear, I was dancing by myself, and then everyone in the team was still closing. It was the happiest moment of my life, my networking life. And the next day, everyone is sending me congratulations, and I'm seeing my post, my picture everywhere, and I'm still happy. 2 days later, all right, now what? Now what, right? But so the joy of my rank, it went off after 3 days, 4 days, but then the team is using it until now. So we all need to understand that when you rank advance to Sapphire, for example, you are doing this for your team. So they get to know that it is possible. He made it and he can teach me how to do it. In other words, let's say Alexander now, your example, you are Sapphire 25, example. Okay, your rank advancement to Sapphire 50 will be so much useful to your team, way more than the rank advancement of Stefania going from double to crown, imperial, whatever. All right, why? Because so many people on the ground, they see those top uplines as the idols, the experts, the ones that they have all the tools, all the knowledge, everything. And I don't feel like, I don't see myself a triple diamond, the people on the ground. But when they see you going to Sapphire 25 or going to Sapphire 50, this will click them a lot. So your rank advancement is mega useful for your team members. And it's also mega useful for your direct prospects, those who rejected you a year ago, 2 years ago, right? They will come back. They always come back. They are useful. It's useful for you as a person when you rank advance, when it comes to your self thoughts. You know, everyone gets these weird thoughts at least few seconds a day, especially before the sleep in most of the cases, that we thought that, I'm not gonna make triple diamond, it's too far. I think if I ever made it to emerald, it would be lovely. And sometimes if you are not having the best day, I think paid as ruby would be the best ever thing I can ever achieve. So weird thoughts that comes sometimes. Why? Because I'm not progressing in my next rank. When you make Sapphire, then boom, all what you have to do is to apply this for 80 people in 1 month, boom, you're a diamond later. So rank advancement kills the negative thoughts, at least for a period of time, and then you need another rank advancement. And every, like, when a new enrollment joins the team, we always plan his Jade executive first. And I'm sure, I see a lot of love. I love the way global leaders recognize the achievements always. And it's amazing because this is what keeps the energy when it comes to the qualification culture in the team. This is the most useful technique to see your diamond on the long run, is basically to know and to understand that it's only a big group of people makes small rank advancement every few weeks, every few months. So rank advancement, be so serious about your rank. And some people I see in the network, they reach to a rank and then they start somehow depending on the team. Like, if only the team works as hard as I do, right? If only they are serious as much as I'm serious. So you're Sapphire, you need the team volume now to go 25. If he makes this and he makes that, and then you plan this and plan that, but hey, it didn't work, right? Daniel also told me this once. Before my diamond, after a year and 2 months, I had 2 runs and it didn't like happen. So he told me, okay, your mega volume is coming from Jordan, Iraq, Tunisia, Egypt, and the least volume coming from Dubai. I said, yes. He said, okay, what are you exactly doing in Dubai? I told him I'm having fun in Dubai. I love it. I love Dubai, honestly. He said, okay, why don't you go to Jordan, get the rank advancement with your hands and come back? Just go spend a month there with your leadership. Get it and come back. And this is what I did, basically. So rank advancement clicks the team 10 times more than you ever think. And small ranks, especially. My third point would be to stay much longer than others in the action zone. You know, there are so many zones in the brain, right? There is the comfort zone, and there is the thinking zone, and then there is the action zone. So you need to stay a lot in the action zone. Why? Because if you spend time in the thinking zone, this will not turn out good. All right? Thinking zone, honestly speaking, is a disaster, right? Because when you have nothing to do in the business, you find yourself by default automatically going to the thinking zone. So you start having thoughts. Am I ever gonna hit diamond? I think my market is not the right market. If I only was living in the States, if I only know so many people with a lot of cash, thoughts. And then you start convincing yourself that, hey, it's okay. It's okay to stay jade, pearl. It's okay to do this, that. How to get out of the thinking zone is basically go to the action zone. Meeting new people, making some calls, building a new list, doing the network activities always and always and always. This will take you out from the thinking zone. And I don't know if you agree with me or not, but the day you do a lot of activities in network, in your business, is the day you have an amazing feeling toward yourself and the business, right? Even though, let's say you have teams, exactly, very happy. Even though if you didn't, in that day, you worked for 12 hours, 10 hours, you put your all in, and then you were not fortunate to make any cycle, example, 0 cycles that day, you would still feel much better than the day you are doing nothing, and then you have 2 cycles coming out from the team, right? The day I do nothing and get 2 cycles from the team, I feel bad. The day I do everything and I don't get any cycles, I feel good. So it's all about being in the action zone. One of the things we need to agree in order to go diamond is that you need to work more than 95% of other people, of other business distributors. Because facts, like the fact is, you cannot have 90 diamond directors out of 100 team members. It's a fact. Like if Janet's total distributors, number of distributors was 1 million, then you cannot have 900,000 diamonds. No. So the diamond and above is in the 5% criteria. So you need to work more than 95% of the people. You need to put more hours in the business. And the ugly truth, and I hate to be the one who always tells you the ugly truth, but you won't hit diamond making 1 call a day. All right. Unfortunately, okay. 2 calls a week, or working 5 hours total a week. Maybe if you get super lucky and then you signed up someone who's better than Daniel on a side and someone who's better than Stefania on another side, and then you build 6 others, maybe, but it doesn't really happen. So you need to work. You need to put so much efforts. The 4th point I would like to share is basically to abuse events. Abuse it. Like you don't use it. You don't only attend it. You abuse the events. How to make the mega advantage of any event coming my way. And I do a lot of events. We do, like, I do daily calls with prospects, and everyone in the team is responsible to make the biggest use and the most use from this event. So when, let's say, Michelle announced that, hey, after tomorrow we are going to do a prospects call to discover Jeunesse, Michelle is going to share the products and the business opportunity, example. So most of the people would just take the blue link and send it to people. Yeah, forward. Hey guys, we have this call happening. I wish you're there, etc., etc. But if you're serious about your diamond, you need to understand there are 3 stages for every event. There is the pre-event period of time, 2 days, let's say, before the event actually starts. And there is the during event, the 1 hour, 2 hours event. And there is the post-event. And you need to play the 3 areas in your best way possible. Pre-event, you need to have serious conversations with the prospect. This is very serious business. This is an amazing opportunity. And the person who will be telling us what to do is, she is Michelle. She's a mother of an amazing daughter, and she is doing this business full-time. She completely changed her life. So I share Michelle's story. I do share it with her. This is what I need to do before pre-event. This is what we call edification of the upline or the presenter. So they get excited to listen to her. And I need to make so many calls, not 2 prospects only or 1 prospect. No, make so many calls. And then during the event, you need to make sure that they are focused. Their cams is open, for example, or I don't know if you request the cams to be open or not, but you need to make sure they are listening to Michelle, focusing with Michelle. No one is attending the Zoom, let's say, while they are driving, example, or while they are scrolling or browsing internet stuff. No. And during the event, so this is your job. Post-event is the follow-up. And when it comes to follow-up, I'm going to share it with the 5th point and the last one, which is, to be a diamond, you need to be a recruiting machine. Recruiting machine. Now, in recruiting machine, the first and the most important part of it is basically to be aggressive when it comes to building your business. I get this a lot. I don't know if you get it in Europe, but in like some people in the Middle East, Waleed, I just don't want to push my prospect. Yeah, I don't want to push the prospect to join, and they are not maybe. And I'm very serious in it. Habibi. Habibi is the Arabic word we use. Yeah. Habibi, you are not pushing. You are following up. It's a big difference. You need to follow up. Now, this is your job as a network marketing professional. You need to follow up 1 time, 2 times, 10 times. It's not being pushy. It's doing your job right. There's a big difference. And you need to do it in an aggressive way. Aggressive, of course, there is no hitting or shouting, right? I mean, energy-wise, people join people in network marketing. They don't join the company. They don't join the team. They don't join, no. People join people. Like when you joined, your key decision making, for example, wasn't that okay? You were convinced with Jeunesse because the serum got 200 plus growth factors of the stem cells. I mean, I think Alexander wouldn't mind if it was 195 growth factor, not 200, or 180 or 210, right? It wouldn't be the difference. You are not joining because the reserve got 5 super fruits. If they were 4, I'm not joining. But because they are 5, I'm joining. No. So it's all information. What people join is really basically the person. People needs to see that you are committed in this. You are not trying it out. You are not doing it only for a few weeks or a few months. When I was doing network marketing part-time, when it comes to time, my first 2 years, and I was full-time engineer, people used to tell me, okay, are you doing it part-time? I said, I'm a full-time network marketer and a part-time engineer. Part-time engineer, even though I spent there 10 hours and only 3 hours in network marketing, but my full-time mentality is there. So you need to be aggressive. You need to develop the skills. You always need to develop the skills. Invite, present, close. 3 mega skills always needs to be developed. How to invite more in a more efficient way. How to use the stories right. So many trainings about invite, present, and close. Skills needs to be always developed in order to be a recruiting machine. You need to understand, obviously, one of my favorite topics always to talk about is the numbers, all right? So how many prospects your team shows the plan to in 1 week? 10, 15, fine. But then next week, keep it or increase it. You can't just go, okay, 10 this week, next week, I don't know. The week after, maybe 5, maybe 20, maybe 50. You need to have this team calling events, we name it. And you need to be professional in order to be a recruiting machine. Professional means you do accept the part of rejections. It's fine to be rejected. So get more rejections. I can assure you that Daniel Fire got more rejections in his network marketing journey than all of us now combined together. And this is why he's a triple diamond. But running away from the rejection is not the best thing to do. No, get the rejection and accept it. Like, if you are doing the network and you want to go pro in network marketing, imagine that you work at a telecommunication company in the call center, and your job is to make 100 calls a day. All right, 100 calls. Example, this is your job. Now, the salary is 2 million euros a month. Example, okay? Would you do it? I would do it. Everyone would do it, right? Now, would you care if you get 100 rejections per day? No, because you are already getting an amazing salary. So how come this rejection here affects us sometimes, or we don't like it, but we know that after 1,000 personal rejection, you are already in the director's rank. Count it in your contact list. The moment you reach 1,000 direct rejection, you will be in another place in your network journey. Now, the last thing I want to share with prospects, and I'm sorry if I'm taking much time, but is basically build your prospect's story. Always. Don't leave the prospect answering all the questions. Okay, and done. You're answering all the questions. So what do you think? What do you think is the wrong question to ask? It's always after he asks his questions and it's done, then you build his story. So I grab a piece of paper for my prospect. His name is X, for example. All right. So X, do you know anyone in Dubai? Yeah, I know A, B, C. Okay, amazing. And I draw a circle and okay, this is A, B, C. How many people you think they would be so interested in the weight loss products? I know this is overweight. This one is bodybuilder. This one, okay, X, B. So I draw the circles with the actual names of his friend. And then until he reaches Sapphire, for example, and then boom, you're a Sapphire. Do you know if we do this, you make in a total commissions, let's say $6,000, $7,000, $10,000 by basically giving people what they are looking for. And then how many kids you have? 2 kids, 3 kids. Can you, when was the last vacation you took them? All of them. Do you want to come with us next trip to Iceland, to Antalya, to Malaysia, to Bali, to Mexico, to XYZ? So he leaves you with a full story designed in his mind. I need to do this because I need this. I need to do it because I need it. I need my family to be living the life they deserve. I need some time off and I need extra cash. And I know the how. Now, I'm going to share with XYZ about the weight management, share with ABC about extra products, business plan for those who are so in like they need the business, but they don't have, they need a business, but they don't have the capital. I don't know about in Europe, but in Middle East, if you want to start a solid, decent business, you need $200,000, for example, to start. When you give the opportunity for a much less money, it's different. So this was, in my opinion, the 5 points that can take you to diamond, starting with being a team A player, and let the experts show you the way. Give them the full authorization to to guide you in the business, to coach you in the business, build the rank advancement, spend much time in the action zone, stay away a little bit from the thinking zone, from the thinking zone, comfort zone, and then be a recruiting machine and abuse the events. I hope it was useful for you guys. I thank you so much again for your active listening. Thank you, Michelle, for this amazing opportunity. Looking forward to meet all of you guys in the Unity Global Convention, where amazing stuff is about to happen. And the pre-event period for Unity Global starts right now, by the way. It started already. So good luck to all of you. Michelle, again, thank you for giving me the opportunity, and I'll see you guys later. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much, Waleed. You were literally amazing. Like, always when you speak, it's like from everybody you hear a bit, but from you it's so totally different. So we got new ideas and things. So thank you very much. Really appreciate it you came and jump on here. So thank you very much and wish you the best. So bye guys, this was our Monday call. Next Monday we do have another call with, I think, Alex, right? You're next. Great. With our own Alex, who is doing this amazing training with you guys. He has prepared something really special, I heard. So
absolutely, I can't wait to talk to you.
Yeah, so make sure that you are there. If your team members didn't saw this training, Alex is recording this call so you can share the link to your team members, and make sure that you invite everybody on our next call.
Perfect. See you next week on Monday, 7 p.m. Bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye.